Blessings and salutations, wonderful Geminis and the cross watchers who love you. I'm Sunny the Urban Tarot, and this is a general, but it's a two-spread special read for the new year. So first, I want to thank you for the view and everything you do to help my channel grow in a positive way. It's truly appreciated. And if you enjoy the vibe, please like, share, and subscribe. Everything about this video and maybe a little bit more is in the script below, and anything about me and this channel is in the about section. So we're going to ask the Most High, thank you, Father, angel, ancestors, spirit guides. What is the message, please? What's this message for Gemini? The highest good. Please show me clearest message for Gemini for 2022. Thank you. Ooh, Three of Cups. Lovers in reverse. Message for Gemini, please. Message for Gemini, please. The highest good for 2022, please. I need to see. Oopsies. Thank you. The moon. Ain't jump, it ain't jump. Did that jump? Thank you. Page of Swords. Gemini, please. Thank you. Ooh. Strength. Chariot in reverse. Okay. A lot of majors for you, Gemini. In this 6-card spread, there's literally 4 major arcanas. Okay? That's heavy. Okay. So, the bottom of this deck is the 8 of Swords. Okay, I see this. It's definitely a feeling like you're in your head. You're definitely in your head, bounded by your thoughts. So it's showing where you're called to, it shows 3 of Cups. It's showing that you're called to have better social collaborations, and definitely it's saying that you're called to be around those better collaborations and those better energies that make you feel good in who you're around, who you work with. You know, you're called to be around better people to work with, or that's what it says. But we're gonna get clarification. And it's in with your obstacles is the Lovers in reverse. Now, Gemini, you are the Lovers card in this deck. So if it's in reverse, it's 2 major things. Number one, the obstacles right now is that you're not in your true self, meaning your true happy, safe place, it seems. And it also seems when the Lovers in reverse is your obstacle is that to me, when I see that, it's like it's the obstacle of a love that's not as wonderful as you think it is. And I don't even think that you is in this perception of it being it's better than this. It's because it's showing that you're called to have better connections that make you feel more happier, because currently the obstacle is that the relationships that you're in, the close bonds that you're having is not, it basically is not being what it's supposed to be in your life. Like, if meaning if it's love where it shows the Lovers, it's not moving like love. It's more or less, you just don't feel in a good place with it, and that's what's blocking you. Now, where you're called to use your knowledge is the moon. And one thing that is saying with this card is that what you do know is how you handle things when things is really bad. You know how well you come up out of the unknown, how well you come up out of when things get thrown at you, when situations get shady. It's like you know what to do. You know what it is. You know what it looks like. So it's saying, why is this obstacle even able to sit so long? Yeah, it's showing why, because it's love, but it's showing that you came through more things that was deceptive. Like you seen things that didn't look right and you came through it seeing it and actually being able to be aware before others. You know? It's like you're not using your keen your you're not using your instincts in this situation. You're not using your skills, the thing, your experiences, your knowledge. So it's saying what you should do, what's to be done to go beyond yourself is the Page of Swords. It's saying get these answers. Be defensive. Be a little, hey, what's going on here? Swing that sword around. Look around. Get the answers to the questions, even if it's not done as tactfully or, it's saying, no, this situation warrants for you to come out and get your answers and get the truth, even if you have to come from a angle of like not just immaturity, but maybe on their level. I can't. Okay, let's keep going. So what it's saying for you to will and for you to focus is a strength in reverse. Now, it's like to say, because it's saying you do not have to be strong for these people. You do not have to pick up the pieces for these people. You do not have to be the one to make sure everybody is okay when things look gray or shaky. You're not the fixer. The Most High. You can help, but it's saying pull back. Also, it's not saying pull back. It's saying to will your focus is not being strong for everybody. Be strong for you, not the problem. We're showing to keep silent and restrain the Chariot in reverse. Keep to yourself that you got a new bag, like you got a new way of doing things. Keep to yourself that you're not going to be the backup plan or who they call if they need they're in the moon energy, or because it's like they're not calling you for the fun. Okay, clarification please for Gemini 2022. Thank you. What is that? Yeah. The Hierophant is in reverse on the Three of Cups. So when the Hierophant is reversed, it's like it's more or less, see, it's feeling like you don't have like the okay. I always gotta talk about it upright so I can explain it better. So what's upright is like a connection, a bond by the Most High, where you feel like, okay, this is I would look totally bad, basically, or I would look like I'm ungrateful or I'm disrespectful, and it looks so I have to do what's right. That's what the Hierophant is. But when it's in reverse, it's like I don't owe. Why I have to do what's right when they're not. You know what I'm saying? It's like because they're not even right to even call you for a good time. It's like these people is only coming to burden you. And it's like, no, no. You're not the person that's just there for that. That's not your purpose. With a higher front is reverse, that's not, thank you God, because I just made the higher front is saying like, no, that's not your purpose. That's not in reverse. Thank you. So what we have on the lovers in reverse is the Nine of Wands. Okay, that was my special neighbor. Okay. So the lovers in reverse, where it's not acting right, it don't feel right. The union feels lopsided. It feels, that's where the Nine of Wands, because that's your obstacle. Showing that this Nine of Wands is where you're getting your A kicked. That Nine of Wands is a wounded warrior. That's the wounded warrior right there. Oh, what's this? Okay. So we have strength on the moon. Yes. See, what you know is how good you are in like the darkest hour. You know, it's like you come out like a champion. That's where your strength kick in. And as you see, it's right across on that inner wheel, where the strength is in reverse and the strength is upright. Because it's showing right there that you're so strong. That's the knowledge. You got to remember that. How much you come through for people. How much you are the one they call on. Remember that. It's not for you to sit there and be like, oh, you need me. It's like they should treat you better because of that. They should move a little bit differently. Okay? This Page of Swords is clarified by the Three of Cups. Yeah. So it's showing that what you have to do to like go beyond yourself is get these answers because you really want to know, yeah, that's Three of Cups. Like, why is things not in a good place? Why is it that I don't see or hear or know good news from, why is always some bad news, or why you always need me to do something? That strength in reverse is clarified with the Eight of Cups. Yeah. Yes, it's definitely calling for you to focus on the fact that you got to pull back on being the one that is the one that, oh, I got it. I'm there for you. You having a problem. You have to stop like being the one, because it's showing that you're sailing off into this by yourself. You're sailing off in this Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is just leaving because you're just worn. And there's nothing else you can do about it. It's like, I'm just going to all I can do is sail off with the love I got inside. Okay? Thank you. Yep. The Chariot in reverse is clarified by the Seven of Swords. So, it's showing to keep silent the fact that you're not going to be running today. Oh, every time they need you, because you notice is they keep things from you. It's deception in the Seven of Swords. It's like, it's some real sneaky. And on this card, it's a whole rat. Okay? So it's definitely showing that keep things, stop being so accessible, because the people you're accessible to or you're going all out for are some really sneaky individuals. The bottom of this deck is the Queen of Pentacles. Yes. You are the nurturing growth. You are the one that sprouts abundance and giving nature, and they playing with it. Sorry. We're going to see. Now we're going to do your second read, your second message. And we're going to do your 12-month preview. Okay? And let's see if it, how can I say that word, correlates to the inner will. Come on, Paige. Try to come on. Okay? Okay. Message for Gemini, please. Ooh. Message for Gemini for 2022, January to December 2022, please. Message for their highest good. For Gemini, most high, thank you. Give us a message. Ooh. Gemini's highest good. (2022), please. January to December, please. Thank you. Cut this deck. Thank you. Alrighties. I'm like when I flip before I, not for this spread. Okay. Okay, please. Thank you. I keep knocking. I feel like I put January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. I'm going to flip this deck when I get to December. Okay? Oh, did I flip the deck before I go? No. We're going to just do it as I go. Let's see. We're going to just go for January. Oh, the lovers. Oh, you coming into this January, this new year, and your energy definitely coming in a good place. Really wanting things to work and loving on your connections. You definitely, and guess what? This connection, they love you too. Let's just say that part. It's definitely blessed. Three of Cups is in reverse in February. I'm not going to say I'm surprised, but it looks into February. You don't feel good about, you don't feel like you're in a celebratory state or socializing place where you feel like you should. You feel like it should be some things that you should be, you can't celebrate. You feel like you cannot celebrate in February. Look, there we go in March, Judgment in reverse. Because to me, it still go back to your inner will. Okay, because this is upright. And you're upright, but in the will, it's something in that connection is, we're going to get clarification. But in March, it's showing the Judgment is in reverse. That means whatever part was supposed to play in the way that karma was supposed to fall, or the way that person was supposed to receive what they're supposed to, it didn't happen that way. It didn't happen yet. Because in March, it's reverse. April, Ace of Wands. Ooh, a passionate, or for something passionate coming in. Enlightenment, seems real strong. It seems real, it's sexy. It's passionate. And it's bright. Okay, don't get clarification. And May, Seven of Swords. You're going into your season with you looking over your shoulder, grabbing up your swords, all five of them, because guess what? They went in there was some shady stuff. And that's going into your season too. So it seems like in your season, and that sometimes happens too. When they don't happen for us in the new year, especially if our birthday is not in that time. And when it comes to our season, that's when we start be like the things that we remember the New Year's or it's like, oh, I got to implement it. In June, in your season, you go to Ten of Swords, but everything is fine. It's not, don't say the Ten of Swords. It says everything is fine. The swords is in your back, but everything is fine because you're busy. You're working. You know, you got things that's keeping you busy enough that whatever's coming for you ain't stopping you. But it's coming. It's there. Like, it's not like it's in your head. No, it's really people that mean you no good, and it's really just stabbing you in the back on some type of just deception. And you know that because that Seven of Swords in the prior month, you made a move looking behind. But now everything is fine because it's not affecting you. So I'm seeing it looks like you made the move away from it. And July, Six of Swords. Yeah, you're moving from it. Yeah, you sailing away. Definitely. August, the Emperor. Okay. So you come into August feeling very good about this decision to get away from the shenanigans. You feel like, oh, relieved, like I could have, and you're a little perturbed, it looks as if, because you feel like I should have been to this. September's the Four of Wands in reverse. So it's more or less feeling like you want to, and September's going to feel a need to, because you don't feel rooted. You know, because you just moved away from the BS and things that you was used to, because it's made, you know, it was major arcana shaking in the beginning of the year. The Lovers and Judgment, that's major. Ace of Wands, it was a lot of things happening. So it's like, now you're in a place where you feel good, strong in yourself, you feel sturdy, but now you want your foundation to feel as sturdy as you do in September, because it don't feel as good as you do. And we have the Tower in reverse in October. Yeah, I like that it's in reverse because whatever was trying to come, it didn't happen. It didn't break. That tower did not break. You prevented this tower from breaking. In November, Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So looking at Knight of Pentacles is more or less you back on your horse, going towards this with your pinnacle, you're wise, you taking your time, and yeah, you're prepared. You're prepared. Going into December, the Hermit is in reverse. Another major arcana. So it's showing a Hermit in reverse in December of the, you know, to show that you came out with the knowledge that you've seen and things that you learned about out throughout your way, and you are implementing it because you see it works to implement it that way. The bottom of this thing, oh, it's the Hierophant. It's the Hierophant. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's definitely where you get this energy like you're too good for this. You know your worth. You know your worth to the fullest, to where it's like, if it makes you feel like you're not on your throne, you don't want to have no part of that. If it's making you feel like in a, you know, that type of space. Okay, what's this? Okay, we got the Five of Swords in reverse on the Lovers in January. Oh, sheesh. Oh, you go to Death card on the Three of Cups in February. In reverse. Death card on the Three of Cups in reverse. All right. Clarification, please. I like the clarification. Okay, hold on. Okay. We have on the Judgment in reverse, Eight of Cups. Okay, what is this? We see some more cards flipped. Oh, the Moon is on this Ace of Wands. This mage is off the chain. Thank you. Message. Nine of Swords is on that Seven of Swords. Four of Pentacles. Everything is fine. Thank you. Knight of Cups in reverse on that Six of Swords. Page of Cups, on reverse on the Emperor. King of Swords on the Four of Wands. Ooh, thank you. Queen of Pentacles is on the Tower in reverse. The High Priestess in reverse is on the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, goodness. And on the Hermit, please. Thank you. Nine of Cups in reverse. Okay. Okay, so for January, again, it goes to with the Lovers, and the clarification is that the Five of Swords in reverse. So it's looking as if even down to you not letting this pain affect you is the reason why you're maintaining this love in January. Okay? It's like the Five of Swords, just like, oh no, it's not as you're not giving it. I'm gonna say, yeah, you're not acknowledging it, and that's why you're in this lover position, because it's like you're minimizing the pain of that betrayal. And then when you go into February, the Three of Cups in reverse is clarified by the Death card. So it's showing that this feeling of this lack and not really being involved in real happiness in this union, you're putting an end to it. You're trying to find a new way of doing things. Because going into March, the Judgment is in reverse, clarified by the Eight of Cups. When karma's not falling right and people not doing the things they're supposed to do to make it fair, you decided that because it didn't go right and they didn't do right, that you're going to move away from it. That Eight of Cups. You're going to sail off on your own to better places. And April, there's the Ace of Wands, clarified with the Moon. So even though this passionate, strong love is not, I'm going to say, this passionate, strong, brightening offer is clarified by the Moon. And you know how good you see in the Moon from your inner will. But it's showing that that's where that offer came from. That's where it came from the fact that how good you do in the time, like in the time where people just don't know what to do. Okay? With some people, this is where you shine. Okay? With the Seven of Swords, is that May? Yes, it's clarified with the Nine of Swords. So yes, the betrayal and you getting out there while the getting is good and looking over your shoulder to the stuff in the past is because you've been up losing too much sleep over, I have so many names I would say, but I'm just going to say over these things. Because you love them. I ain't going to talk bad about people you love. In June, with the Ten of Swords, everything is fine. Where you're just not letting the pain bother you because you holding to yourself. You keeping that Four of Pentacles. You keeping things. You holding things in. You keeping things in that you got other things planned as well. You know, not that because the Seven of Swords is there from the previous energy. So you're just still keeping things to yourself for your protection. Yeah. And July with the Six of Swords, we're moving on. Yeah. We're moving into a different place for your highest good, taking what works for you and who gives you the feeling that, because you're not by yourself in this boat. There's people who love you. Everybody is not on it like that. It just feels that way because the close unions is a little shaky, like you're questioning things because that Knight of Cups is in reverse on that Six of Swords. It's like you're not giving this love out because you got to move on. You got to go somewhere else with it. In August, the Emperor is clarified by the Page of Cups in reverse. So yeah, you're sitting strong. I told you a little annoyed And because it felt like the offers and even how people came at you wasn't even humble. You know, they didn't even know how to come at you, and you feel as if how why, and I'm it's that type of energy in August. Like I'm gonna sit and be in my growth and my great things that I have, and all of these minuscule little hanging energies that always want to take from me is not going to be able to get that anymore. Okay? In September, the Four of Wands in reverse is clarified by the King of Swords. So, like I said, it's feeling like you want to build a foundation for yourself. Because even from what you learned, this King of Swords cleaned out house to where you got to build a new house. Because your Four of Wands is in reverse, and the King of Swords definitely turned it out, cleaned the house out. Okay. Also, for October, where the tower was in reverse, is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. So it's showing you prevent the tower, or you prevent this moment of things breaking down, because you are the Queen of Pentacles. You are a nurturing, prosperous, abundant, giving queen. Gender not specific. It's just saying that's why things won't fall apart for you, because you build things. Okay? In November, the Knight of Pentacles is clarified with the High Priestess in reverse. So yes, you're going on your journey with a different office, different things, because it's like the High Priestess uses intuition, but when it's in reverse, she's putting her intuition into action. Okay? The Hermit in reverse is clarified by the Nine of Cups in reverse. So in December, as you're putting your things into action, as also as the Hermit, using your information, putting it to work, it's showing that Nine of Cups in reverse is like it's still a feeling of wanting to be happy, fulfilled, and content. And you still on that journey, but you are so you're doing way you feel the difference as you go. You're gonna feel it. And there at the bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups. Yeah, because even with this Nine of Cups, it's like you're going, that's the direction where you're going. You know that the union with this lovers ain't, as much as you love it, it ain't right. It don't feel right. So now you're going to this Two of Cups where y'all both coming right. You know? That's the energy you want. And that's it's supposed to be for you, as it should. I hope this resonates to your highest good, to those who this message resonates to. I would love to know how it goes as the month, just to see, does this resonate to me? We'll see. Because, and if it don't, like I said, it's not for you. It might be for somebody else, another Gemini. Wishing you all the best in this new year. Love and light.